Hello everyone, today I'd like to talk about the breathing of the mind, the breathing of the soul. I've spoken before about breathing. Breathing is really important. Where you breathe from is really important. Really, there's nothing more important for our development, for the development of the mind, development of the body, than breathing. Of course, there are different ways to breathe. The breathing I'm talking about is breathing from deep below the belly. Not explaining how to do it today, but it's really important to breathe deeply. Just breathing from the nose is not deep breathing. Just breathing from the chest is not deep breathing. Really needs to go much lower and deeper than that. In real meditation in the past, of course, no one would do meditation without deep breathing. There are methods to learn it quickly. Some people need to spend 10 hours a day in deep breathing, whereas you can get the same benefits if you can breathe deeply and then be able to get those benefits in a few hours. So learning to breathe deeply is important. So the first thing that's important is to lie down and breathe. And that's something it's awkward, we're not used to it. What do you mean to lie down? But you have to lie down to establish your breathing. So meditation can be different, can be more relaxing, more peaceful. Because in the sitting position, it's nice and we get benefits, but it's also uncomfortable and awkward for many people if their body's not prepared. And the way to prepare the body is to lie down. So not all breathing is breathing. Deep breathing means to breathe deep from the lower abdomen, called the danjan in Korean. In China, they call it the tantien. You can find all these answers inside yourself. The body becomes more peaceful. The mind becomes more peaceful. As an example of that, we know the power of single-mindedness. So we know to get the benefits of breathing, we just try to focus on one thing and cut off everything else. And that's one of the great benefits of breathing. That happens naturally. You don't need to force it. You just come to get or achieve that benefit. But it also has amazing health benefits because the greatest health benefit you can have is learning to relax. They said the source of almost every disease is stress. The stress you know about and the stress you don't know about. But basically the stress you don't know about has to do with the stress of the body. You've got some tension in the body you cannot release. And the mind is expressing itself through your tension. So to release that is you use meditation and breathing to just release all the tension in the body. And then the body becomes lighter naturally. So, we spend a lot of our time coming to know about other people. What is my friend like? What is my boss like? What is this person like? But we don't spend enough time coming to know about ourselves in detail. And those are things we can find in breathing. So there's chest breathing, there's abdomen breathing, and there's breathing just from below the belly button, which is the breathing of the masters. Those who've either just come to that stage by breathing enough. If you sit and breathe enough for 10, 20 years, you're going to probably get your breathing down there. Or there are also just the masters who know already that you can get that spot right away just by lying down. So our whole life is dependent on breathing. So breathing makes everything possible. And through breathing we can come to know the core of the universe as well. That's inside of us. And we can confirm a lot of things, the feelings we have, the ideas that come up, the natural thoughts or inspiration that comes up. You can confirm that. So confirming your future self is possible through breathing. What your future life will be like. So the breathing of your present life is the breathing of your physical body. And if this body and this soul and this mind gets used to breathing, then you become aware of your present self, your past self, your present life, your future life. So there's no reason to get fixed to what you've learned till now. What we've learned till now is just sort of some fixed space of time. But there is also another time as well, outside of this time. So the point is the development of your mind, development of your consciousness, development of your soul is possible through deep, deep, continuous breathing from below the belly button. And then next to that is using some deeper inspirational energy, pure earth energy, loving heaven energy, and inspiration, awakening universe energy. When your consciousness is awakened through this continued breathing, then a life will unfold that will be very rewarding for you every day, less stressful, less worry. And you'll begin to see a bigger picture, not just the local life or the global life, but a universal life. And so I hope you won't neglect your deep breathing. I hope you'll join me for breathing later on. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.